Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. Of course, I am Ninon, and guess where we're sitting? Yes, we're actually at the Peppermill Lounge, which is on Las Vegas Boulevard, but we're also sitting in the Elvis Presley booth.
Nice.
And I have a comedian with me, which is very well known in Vegas, and if you haven't seen him, you've got to go and see him, and they're going to find out exactly what he's up to, where he's playing. Steve, how are you?
I'm doing super. Thanks for having me on, Ninon.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Oh, well, we've got to get you out there. We've got to see
course.
we love comedians in Vegas.
Nice.
Comedians in Vegas are, well, you've got to be funny a little bit.
We
Come
should.
on, come.
It's the live entertainment capital of the world. You should love comedy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. People watch videos on TV. They're like, "Oh, it's not that funny." Then get out to a real show. Watch them live.
I think both. I think that, to watch on the internet and watch on all these different apps, whatever they all are, I get so confused with all these social media stuff. Has gone crazy. Mm-hmm. Which reminds me, I can ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Could you ever do comedy straight to social media?
You could.
Or do you lose because you need the audience?
You could, but you need the audience because here's the thing: is they did a game show tryout here about a year, 2 years ago, and they asked for comics, musicians, singers, anything they wanted, and it was called Paid by the Second, and they put us in a little booth. And we had to be in there for like 90 seconds. And I'm a comedian. I want to feel the energy of the audience. I want people to know if I'm laughing.
Well, so why can't they have some laughter or some fake stuff going on? Because everything's fake these days.
Yeah, but that's the bad thing. And honestly, when I see a comedian that has put up a video where they've dubbed in the laugh track, that's the worst thing because us as comedians, we know that. I understand on a sitcom that they do it, because most of them are done on a closed set.
Of course.
They don't record in their live audience very often.
No.
But if you're a comedian and you can't record it in front of real people giving real genuine laughs, canned laugh sound is stupid. It sounds dumb. I hate watching those and I see those, and when people have them, you want to break your phone hoping they can feel you telling them how stupid they are for doing
Well, isn't it the audience actually give you the energy to sort of bring out the jokes and make them sort of fill with more energy and sort of to get that encouragement?
You have to, because as you're playing, you're talking to the audience, you're doing, I relay like a story of my life. And so what I'm talking about...
Is that good or bad?
No, it's good. I mean,
Is it good? You have a good story?
It's funny is because a lot of comedians have been through like all these major problems in their life to, where they've hit rock bottom and stuff like that. I really never had that. I mean, there's a little odd and things that happen in everybody's life that kind of set you off. You never hit rock bottom? No.
God, how lucky is he?
I was raised by good parents, I guess.
There you go.
So,
there you go.
That was the good thing.
So let's get into your comedic side of life. When did you start? How old were you when you realized that you could sort of tell jokes and get away with it?
I've
what it is.
Been somewhat of a smartass my whole life, always wanting to have fun, joking, laughing. But I got married at a young age. I had kids in high school. And so I...
Wait. How old were you when you got married?
I was 18.
18 when you got married. Now,
and I'm still married to the same very lovely woman.
I was going to ask that awful question. Are you still married?
Yes,
You're
I am.
still married to her.
It'll be 26 years in July.
Oh, how wonderful.
So,
and obviously they had a wonderful Mother's Day last Sunday, which was, So how many children do you have?
That I know of, just 2.
There we go. I presume that was a joke.
Kinda.
I mean, you are a comedian. That was supposedly to be a joke.
If I had any other children, they'd have to be well older than 26, because I've been with my wife for 27 years.
27 years.
Yeah.
You've been with your wife.
If I had another, you're talking to a kid that'd have to be closing in on 30.
No, you're talking about my 20. 27 is my lucky number.
There you go.
So 27, you're going to go for another 27 years.
More than
Do you know my mum and dad were married for 68 years?
Nice.
And I tried to figure out where did I fit in?
Where
did I start? I was at the beginning. Where was I?
Your dad died first, though, right?
Yes. How do you know?
Guys usually want to.
Here we go.
It's just that's an old joke, but it's true and it's funny. I'm glad you liked it. I'm married to the same great woman. She's a wonderful part. We hashtag everything we do together as Steve Mcinelly. That's our name, and that's everything we do. My wife photographs all of our shows. She helps.
So where is she
support
today?
She's at home taking care of the dogs.
So you got dogs as well?
Yeah, dogs and a horse.
Well, you're a real American family. So you've got dogs, you've got horses, you've got children, you've got a wife. He still has his wife. Yay.
Same wife. We're empty nesters, though. We've been empty nesters for a while because our kids are in their 20s. And 2 months ago, we just had our first grandchild. So, which
is
crazy.
Grandfather. Hello.
I know. Look at this beautiful young face. And there's no way when people look at that's the first thing is like, how in the hell you have a grandchild? I'm like, well, when you start having kids in high school.
High school, yes.
Yeah, and we're from Utah, so normally most people that have kids, you usually are a grandparent before you're 40. I waited until I was in my mid-40s.
I'm learning an awful lot about being a parent and having children and dogs. And
I was mid-40s to have my first grandchild, which is weird because my daughter turned 23 in January. She had our granddaughter in March. And so people were like asking, wow, isn't she really young? I'm like, she's 23. She waited a lot longer than we did.
Than you did.
She's way older than us. She's got more experience of life.
Absolutely. So where are you appearing in Vegas?
In Vegas, every Wednesday, I'm at Rick's Roll and Smoke, which is part of Pawn Stars, right in Pawn Stars Plaza, right where they film the A&E television show, or is the History Channel, whatever channel it's on now.
Whatever channel is on there, on
channel something.
Social media somewhere, they're all out there.
But on where they film Pawn Stars, they have the bar right next door. And I've been doing that show for about a year and a half. We're there every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And then
how long is your show? An hour?
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half, yeah.
And then Thursday night, if you're in the town, I'm headlining at the Rampart Casino.
Oh, how wonderful!
And then Friday night, I'm in Kingman, Arizona.
Do you know something? The greatest thing about this guy, Steve, is he's working.
I work. Saturday night, I'm back in Henderson at the Gold Mine Tavern. So
keep bragging, keep bragging.
And then I'm off for a few days because then I'm back in Utah to visit my family, and then I'll be back to work at Wednesday.
Do you have an agent here? Is it good to have an agent, or do you do it mostly?
I do everything myself because it's such a hard thing to make enough money in comedy. Yeah. I'm looking probably in the next year or so if I can push into getting an agent, because I do have a few TV credits. So if we can start pushing to get an agent and they can get me more work, great. I don't mind someone doing the dirty work for me, but there's not
that was a joke.
There's not really being what I'm saying, being the dirty work, getting booked for shows is not. It's not the easiest thing because there's 10,000 people that want to do it. But
you have a great resume, because if you've just told me 4 places that you're going to be appearing in this week, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because not many comedians can do that. Now, I met Steve on the red carpet down, and we were with Paul Scally. And we were with Paul Scally. Anybody heard of Paul Scally? Paul Scally, I believe, was the first person that did the ad for Geico.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, because he had that, that strange Cockney accent that I can't really do. Or maybe I'm already doing it. Kind of. Kind of. But he was the original one. But Paul Scally was amazing. I don't know where he is now. He does a lot of the ships. He does a lot of the cruises and everything. So maybe he's up there.
Cruise ship comics can make really good money. Nobody knows who they are. That's the weird part. Really? They make good money being gone for 3 or 4 weeks at a time. They make great money, but it's just I do like to kind of be home. No, I would like to, but I kind of like to be home and traveling back and forth to see our family and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And I like to work around the Southwest, so it's not bad. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it.
One of these days we'll do a cruise ship.
So what's been your greatest sort of moment that you feel that you have achieved being a comedian, and sort of you feel that you really made it? It's like kind of...
Probably the biggest one was probably when I headlined at the SLS Casino.
SLS?
Having my face up on that billboard for an entire week because I was there for 3 nights.
Oh, how amazing!
When you find yourself on a billboard. Don't get me wrong, my face is on the billboard at Pawn Stars every day of the week. It's rotating through.
Yes, rotates.
But it's only like a 20-foot thing. Yeah. It's not huge.
But this is
the one at the SLS is like a 100-foot billboard, and it had my name and face up there that ran for an entire week.
He's really, really good. I mean, you got to really sort of
And the cool part was that's where we recorded my last DVD. So. We've recorded it, and I've almost sold out of it, so I'll dump that and drop a lot of the jokes.
Let me ask you a question. Where can they buy your DVD?
Just hit me up through Facebook. If you come to a show, half the time I'll just give you one. So it's a matter of coming to the show.
Okay, yeah. But where can they reach you on all the... So what name do you come under for them to reach you?
Just my regular name, Steve Mcinelly on Facebook.
Steve Mcinelly on...
Facebook, or on Instagram and Twitter. It's at Steve M Comedy.
Yeah,
so
Steve
any of that.
They can find you.
Yeah, find me, follow, be friend, do whatever you want. Be rude, I'll cut you off. I don't care.
Be rude. All right, quick joke.
I don't have the quick ones. I have to tell a whole story.
All right.
I already told you about.
Nick, do we have a?
I already told you about why when die first. All right, fine. We're getting old. Me and my wife are getting older. We start worrying about now things like what we're going to happen like after we die.
After you die?
Yeah, that's kind of a thing among people. And I tell my wife I really don't care. I just want her to bring a date to the funeral and enjoy.
Enjoy.
Move on. So,
how young do you want the date to be?
I don't care. As long as she's happy and I don't have to hear her complaining anymore. My wife's a great lady. So.
That's wonderful. Anyway, thank you for coming on.
Thanks,
You've been a pleasure. Absolutely
so
wonderful. And don't forget to watch out for Steve. He's all over the town, so, I presume he must be pretty good.
Maybe.
He must be pretty cool. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.